Welcome to Sci-Fi Stories. If you love stories of courage and mystery, make sure to subscribe and join our growing community.
The ground itself didn't just shake. It screamed under the weight of the creature. It was a spined monstrosity, 6 legs striking the crust of the planet like hammers. The gravity of Terran-9 alone would crush any average life form into pulp. Most species called this a death sentence. One human called it Tuesday. Lieutenant Ryn Cor's pulse raced as he fired pulse rounds that ricocheted harmlessly off the beast's armored plates. The exosuit servos strained. Every step felt like wading through molten lead. His body screamed for retreat. And then the human moved. Jace Harren. He didn't run. He leapt. He pivoted. A blur of motion slammed into the side of the spined titan. With a precision no cadet could mimic, he drove a kinetic spike between its armored joints. The creature screamed, thrashing violently, but Jace held on like a predator with teeth locked on prey. Ryn blinked. Level 1 difficulty, Jace had said in the briefing. That was the understatement of the millennium. 3 hours earlier, the orbital command station had projected the mission, retrieved the extraction beacon from a world rated lethal by every known survival metric. Toxic flora. Apex predators. Gravity that would turn a standard cadet into pulp. Ryn had been paired with Jace, a human Deathworlder, the Council classified as unpredictable at best. Jace lounged in the briefing chair, casually sharpening a combat knife. "We call this a suicide mission," Ryn had muttered. Jace grinned. "Level 1 difficulty, buddy. Don't sweat it." The drop was brutal. Pods screaming through thick atmosphere, heat shields glowing white-hot, gravity threatening to crush lungs. Ryn's suit strained, monitors blinking red. Jace landed lightly, boots barely leaving impressions on the mossy floor, cracking the rock beneath with a satisfying thud. Breathing's fine. Gravity? Challenging. Snacks? Jace quipped, pulling a nutrient bar. The calm irreverence baffled Ryn. The jungle exploded. Spined ravagers, 3 of them, dropped from the canopy like living siege engines. Their serrated limbs blurred in the filtered light. Ryn's combat algorithm screamed. Shields groaned under stress. Jace didn't hesitate. Instead of firing, he used the environment. He kicked a massive spined fruit into the nearest ravager's sensory cluster. The beast shrieked, exposing a weak underbelly. 2 precise strikes later, the lead ravager collapsed. "Flank left," Jace commanded. Ryn obeyed, muscles screaming under the crushing weight. He scrambled, providing cover fire as Jace danced around the remaining predators. Every motion was calculated, geometric, preternatural. Then the tremors began. From the sludge-filled valley, a towering behemoth emerged. Muscle, scales, and spikes, blotting out the twin suns. The apex predator of Terran-9. Ryn froze. Logic screamed, insufficient firepower. Death inevitable. Jace looked up at the Titan, then back at Ryn. "We can't kill that. Not enough ammo." "Then we die?" "No," Ryn admitted. "Then we run," Jace grinned. And run they did. Not blindly. Jace drew the behemoth's attention, moving across its peripheral vision. A flare shot into the air. The Titan lumbered after the bright annoyance. Ryn seized the opening, muscles burning, lungs screaming, and sprinted. Through chaos. Through mud sludge. Through the crushing gravity. To the beacon. They crashed onto the extraction pad just as the dropship's engines began to cycle. Jace slid onto the deck like a thief stealing home. Safe. Alive. Laughing. Inside the pressurized cabin, Ryn slumped against the bulkhead, exosuit battered, suit servos whirring. "You are insane," he wheezed. Respect tinged the words. Jace unpacked a ration pack. "Deathworlders, buddy. Universe tries to kill us daily. You either get stubborn, or die. I vote stubborn." Ryn stared at his hands, shaking but alive. He smiled, knowing exactly what the Council would log. Humans didn't just survive Zytheran-9, they laughed at it. The Terran spirit was stubborn, ingenious, fearless, and utterly unpredictable.